has been murdered by Tom Dwan. Poker is alive and well.
Oh man, I crack myself up sometimes.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I mean, if you're flopping a huge hand like that, like let's get the money in. Let's not be scared. Let's try to do as much as we can. And yeah, everybody like, I know like how chats are at every time you watch like poker and stuff like that. You gotta put in all the info that you know and like how to play, and you know you kind of berate the players. But like you have to understand like this is 1-2, and that's how people are gonna play at the level they're at. You know that you're at a lower stake level, so you're gonna do like lower stake things. It's not bad. It doesn't mean that they're like inferior. It just means they haven't experienced things that other players may have, or I don't know.
I literally just had like a fantasy of being on the table right now. I literally just spaced out like it was like 8th period math class, and I was just dreaming about playing kickball, but I was dreaming about playing on this table right now.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna have to make a guest appearance one of these times on these cash games.
If not that, you will be here for.
I will be here for
Chase the Bracelet.
Yeah. July 30th.
Dude, how famous do you think you would be if you shipped Chase the Bracelet and then won a bracelet? Like you would be on the cover of a magazine.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I would like it.
Like I chased it and I have it now.
I would like to do it. I chased the bracelet.
Like
and
I'm getting
it.
I'm getting it sized and cleaned as we speak.
But yeah, it does make. I'm glad that the chat is enjoying this because it's something fun to watch. I mean,
I think X-Star makes a really good point. Like showing mistakes makes it more interesting. If everyone played perfect, what would we talk about?
Yeah, I mean, then it would just be just like your typical like higher stakes cash games where people are playing correct.
Where people have no edge.
And now it's more talking on a deeper level of like what they're thinking that he's thinking, and this and this and this, you know, all that stuff. But I think it's fun to watch. That's what we're doing this for. That's the reason we're having this show, is for entertainment. And if you're entertained, there you go. We did what we came to do.
Exactly.
As long as I try not to sound like an idiot.
I think you sounded. I think all your thoughts came out in a fluid manner, so I think you're okay.
Well, T-board. What happened over there?
Yeah, I think you realize what kind of poker friends you have when they tell you about a hand or tell you about some sort of situation, and they can't give you much information about it. Like they can't tell you what the blinds were, they can't tell you what position they were in, they can't tell you what position their villain was in. That's when you realize that like maybe you should just cut them out of your life, out of your poker life. If they don't know certain things, I think that's actually the beginning of one of Dan Harrington's books, talking about, you know, people say, what should I have done in this hand? And he goes, well, he asks all those questions, like what position were you in? What was your image? What was your opponent's image? And if they can't answer those questions, then, you know, they're obviously not a thinking player or paying attention as much as they should be.
So all in call.
That's a bad start for Chris.
Tipper might double up here. Oh, you got me.
You got me right where you want me.
Oh, Honey Badger says somebody has the voice of an angel going on. I must be talking about you.
Considering they've talked about you all night, I'm gonna say that my 1%er is not happening now. Does Tom Dwan have the voice of an angel?
I mean, let's make a straw poll about it. I'm just kidding.
The players cannot read this chat unless they download an app called Twitch Rechat, which I don't think anyone have. So say what you will, and we'll see if we agree or not.
Yeah. I would just be careful because I believe that Murder Rick does have Twitch Rechat.
Yeah, so the guy
that's the only one I would hold your comments from.
Anti-checks, just getting after it. Anti-checks, is this your first time on the show? Hanging out with us?
And if so, welcome. If not, I'm sorry I missed all your comments before because you're hilarious.
Yeah, you're doing great.
23.
Boom. I'd love to see what hand he has. Okay.
I thought it was...
Wait. Okay. Now it makes sense. 3-betting Chris. I wouldn't be surprised if Chris calls. I mean, it's been the theme of the night for him.
He goes, yeah, I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you.
Like in that exact like some people like when they have a mustache, they talk funny because it has to go through the little
Like me.
all the little fibers. Yeah, yours isn't quite as burly. It's not yours. You're not quite Tom Selleck. What?
So check to all in. Yeah. Well, I don't know how I feel about this bet. I mean, it's kind of questionable. I mean, is he trying to get money or is he just trying to get him to fold? That's the only thing you need to know. I don't know.
I'm tempted. Go ahead.
Like, if you ask him why he bet this amount, I honestly don't know what his answer would be.
You missed. You didn't have shit.
You missed. You didn't have shit.
Chris declared that Dan to have shit, but actually Dan.
But look how much value he missed. I mean, he could have bet. This was an opportunity for him to bet small. He has a smaller stack. He could have bet whatever he wanted. He could have bet $30. I mean, get one bet.
He said if you bet 20, I would have called.
That's a perfect example.
Who doesn't want 20? Like if someone's like, here, hey Bob, I have $20. Would you like it?
Absolutely, I would.
Find a person that says no.
Let me have 20 more on the next card. Also, please.
This is. I mean, I know. We say often it's like once you buy in, the chips are what you're using to keep track of. Those chips still have a denomination.
Right.
They still mean something. So like when you're earning $20 extra in a hand, it's still important. Like,
well, here's the thing. You should think of the chips as poker chips. I mean, they are money when you cash them out, but they're just chips. They're your tools. They're your weapons. You know, you're trying to get them. You're trying to collect all the chips.
I like that. Weapons.
So how are you going to do that? You have to figure it out, and that's not the way to do it. You don't overbet and make a guy fold, especially a guy like Chris. He's calling everything. Every time he has a pair or any part of the board, he's calling. So why not just bet smaller?
So anytime someone says you didn't have shit, it means you bet way too much because they would have called a lesser bet.
They have something they would have called you with. And here we are, the very next hand. Is this identical to what he had? Didn't he have Jack 5 last hand? Oh my gosh. And now he gets rewarded.
Deuce or 9. Or an ace.
And now Dan loses half his stack.
So if Dan would have made 20 or 30, 40 more dollars the previous hand, Chris doesn't have $81. Chris has $61. Chris has $51.
Or whatever he
lost.
He could have $40. So it's just it's one of those things, man.
Or Chris would have felted, and then Dan's not losing $274 pot that just went the other direction.
And that's what I was saying. So when you do play poker, you kind of want to disconnect from the value of the chips. Like when you're betting 5, you're betting it's the value of the chip, but you don't think of it as cash. You're not going to think of it like, oh crap, I just bet $150 as a bluff. Like if I lose this, that's $150. Like no, it's just 150 chips out of your X stack, whatever it is. So there are times to think about it as money though, because you have to look at how the other players are perceiving this. So like if, for example, Chris, who knows, what if he doesn't play poker that much and he just comes and has fun? It's an entertainment thing for him. Mm-hmm. He's going to look at it when you bet $100 as $100. He's going to look at $150 as $150. So it's like that's what it is. You have to figure out who's thinking like that, because those players, you don't want to bet that big. You want to bet smaller. You want to,
All right, we got
we
got Steamy Dan going now. So Chris raises under to go with Ace 8 suited. Dan snaps it in there with the 8-9. Now Darren in the big blind is gonna kick everybody out of the pot.
He's like, I want you all to fold. Get out of here.
So it's 10. We had.
I honestly don't mind his raise. I probably would have made it 50 myself. I mean, 10, 10, 10, 50. Why not?
I think it's fine. 2 greenies.
Yeah.
Throw a couple Ninja Turtles in the middle. I like it. Especially a guy likes to call. Like we said, if you can make it, like if Darren can make it 100 right now and people are gonna call, then he should. And Dan picks the bad time and wipes his nose. Someone warm up the car.
Yeah, that is. Why isn't there a money sign in front of the
69.
The dollar amount? Since it's cash, I feel like it should have a little dollar sign. That's a good point.
I wonder if that's available.
I think
or
it might be a
not.
setting. I think there should be a.
I guess once you know it's 1.2, you know it's not.
Yeah, I mean it just I don't know.
Whoa,
It would help
whoa.
out because it would look like cash.
Okay,
So-
is Darren trying to figure out if he can make a raise here to get
69.
Chris in? 'Cause I feel like he was taking too long.
Yeah,
Kind
I
of a
think he
slow
was trying to
roll.
figure out if he could raise or not.
One more dollar could open it up. 11 more dollars. No, it's a $30 raise.
So you guys
No,
are
he
going
raised-
back.
he made
Money
it.
sign for the win, obviously.
I can't raise.
He made it 10. He made it 10.
Jerry,
Yeah.
careful! I wouldn't argue with Maverick.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with Rick over there. He's
29 to me?
All right. I'll
Good
put
luck,
us all
man.
in.
Kind of. Alright.
We got
What do
two
you
line
got
brothers.
Not much, find it. A little behind it.
You're going to act first, Darren.
Uh-oh, Darren.
I'm all in. That's all.
All in call.
oh
You got a set?
Well, we got some action. We get the Flushy draw. Now Darren's probably pissed at Dan for doubling up Chris the hand before.
right, because now it's like
Spades.
oh, but the run out says Darren, you get it all. Just take that whole thing there.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that flop.
The rule for raise that reopens betting.
Yes. I really
You have to raise more than what they raised, or at least that amount.
Yeah. So let's get an example here.
It's like if it was raised $11 pre-flop and the blinds are 1-2, you could potentially raise it to 20, and that's a legal raise, but you have to you can't raise less than
because
that.
it's $9 over the initial bet. And then you can keep doing that, so on and so forth.
And it works the same as in that situation. Hey Carl, I see you. Where's your blue chip, Carl? I don't understand. You play on the game, you come here all the time, you can't just you're not gonna sub?
I swear. I do.
I thought Carl was supposed to come play tonight, to be honest with you.
Like, I've said it. I don't say it anymore.
I don't know.
I mean, you
Like it
know
matters.
what's
Where's he at?
crazy?
What?
What time it is right now?
What time is it?
I
10:22.
don't mean it.
Oh
Like,
boy,
you actually mean it.
Scooting along.
it is scooting along.
This is the first time I haven't had to pee
This kid that was
during a stream. Wait,
interesting.
don't say stream.
I don't know.
Water. No. Duh.
For like 80 bucks in his first hand. He was like ace queen, I had ace king. He goes, I'm all in. After he already lost like 600 bucks.
Let me know if you find Bart's phone in there.
Nice hand.
I can make fun of you all I want. Now you can't.
Sorry,
You can't stop me.
Wait, you're not a blind boss. Wait, button's right?
If you don't have a blue chip next to your name, then you're gonna miss out on some super sub emotes. Josh, where do you live, man?
No, that's what you know what? I was thinking about that too. He's only got 35 minutes. Don't let him know that. Are we good, Paul?
Did you see my comment?
Coral is actually Carl from Walking Dead. Watch out, he's a good. He's strong with the old 6-shooter. Looks like with the last hand still on the board for some reason. Trying to get through that situation.
Go 15.
Florida's a pretty good size trek. What's going on this flop? I don't understand.
4.5.
Did you run it twice or something? If someone can give us an update on what the heck is going on right now.
You're first. There.
I'll check. Court.
25.
You hit the subscribe button, Carl.
It was.
We'll trust it.
Playing in the pool.
We almost saw it.
Quarter. Plus 50.
Carl doesn't know how to sub.
Oh man, do you even computer, bro?
I'll tell you one.
Don't know how to sub. It's interesting. Wait, if you're looking on mobile, that might be
That could be tough.
that could be
That
confusing.
could be a tough predicament.
But if you're on a computadora, and that's Spanish for computer, underneath the stream it should say subscribe $4.99.
you can send us an email to producer@pokeronair.com, and we'll see if you are a serial killer and see if we wish for you to be on the show. Yeah, I mean, if people want to come travel to come be on our show, by all means, come on over.
Not like you can't look it up later.
Oh, don't put that whammy on me, Paul.
So if you guys just bear with us, we're actually having an issue with our graphics. They're resetting it right now, so should be up the next game.
This is like that lag when you get.
Oh, you're on the iPad. See, you're on the app, so it makes it difficult, actually. I know there's a direct link that you can go to, but they don't have an actual button like they do on the computer.
Belly button.
A belly button. Maybe I can figure the link out and you can try it. Let me see something here. While we got time.
So what we're doing, we had to reset the app here, or not the app, the tablet, and reset the table. I'm not sure if I'm not sure what happened. Someone might kick the bottom of it or something. Sometimes it gets a little loose.
Let's try this, Carl.
Do I have somebody against serial killers? Not really.
You can try clicking that up. That doesn't work. You might have to just do it from PC.
GoBots, that'd be cool. Yeah, just email our producer, and we will do some light vetting. Make sure that you are suitable, and we'll see if we can get you on the show.
Did you get my chipstick?
What's up, Hulk Smasher? We are in Akron, Ohio. Every Tuesday night. Every Tuesday night we are here, 7 o'clock Eastern.
And a half a bag of candy.
Dan, I think you broke the table when you got up. Yeah, the table is so sad when you left that it's not working anymore.
Was that a dig?
No.
Oh,
the table is sad.
I thought he was saying like, I thought he was trying to say something about your play.
No.
No, that was a good fold.
Dan's standing here in the wings, asking if he was ahead in that 10-8 hand when Mike had the goods.
When Mike had flopped the straight.
Turn to straight.
Turn to straight.
Dan, do you think that B Million sounds like Tom Dwan? Tom Dwan?
I've been.
Whoa, that laugh was spot on.
Come on.
I've never had so much fun. Just like the weirdest thing to make fun of you about, because
I never knew.
But but who would want to be Tom Dwan? Like, if you could trade places with a poker player, he'd be one of them.
I'll tell you, I'd be getting all the ladies. I don't know how he does it, but
you hear that, Pokey?
Oh, okay.
He'd be poking all of them.
So Chris really likes these suited gappers, these gappers. See you, man. He likes these gappers, and he likes to play them like he has the goods, usually. I mean, that's how Chris is. You know, if he has any part of the board, see you, Dan. If he has any part of the board, I mean, he's definitely going to bet, and he gets rewarded.
Whoa.
This is
the story of a girl. That's actually a really sexy bet. I'm into it. Oh my gosh, how'd that fold? Well, Darren's not calling, so. Actually, that's a really, really good bet. Darren, double check your holdings, brother.
Maybe he thinks he has 2 spades.
That'd be funny misclick.
No, okay, he doesn't.
We haven't. Our only misclicks that have been incorrect have been
folding straights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. Dan's gonna have a long.
No
ride.
comment. Ugly. Yep. Black Prince.
What a name.
There's 2 in every group. Model, man.
So you got 2 of them.
Oh boy.
Me too. I love having Chris at the table also.
Oh man.
Oh, chat.
Looks like Mike is trying to win another seat cushion. Brought to you by Chase the Bracelet. The new upcoming game show brought to you by Poker on Air. That'd be us. Coming July 30th. Every Thursday night, we'll be hosting 12 consecutive games where the winner, who has the most points after those 12 games, gets a seat into a $1,500 event, expenses paid in Las Vegas. Then we'll have a wild card game where first and second place of that sit and go each get a $500 ticket to go play the Horseshoe 500 on the last Sunday of their month of choosing.
Is it possible that, say, since I am playing this, and what if I just dominate the field? Is there a way for me to get a 500 ticket too?
No, that's for places ninth,
It's for the runner-up.
first or second through ninth.
I'm not worried about
to
that.
fight for that.
I don't want any of that. I just want to go to Vegas.
Tibor, getting that cushion.
Tibor getting the cushion.
Do you know he gets that cushion?
He's pushing the chips for the cushion.
Pushing for the cushion. You know he's going for the pushing for the cushion.
Kids table, Thanksgiving.
Dude, we're making so many rhymes for White Drake.
Yeah, I mean, tonight has just been a highlight reel of chat and us. We're one now. Love it. Link, does it work? Try again, please.
Day Shift, do you actually have like a real computer that you can get on at some point in time?
Unless Tony, Tony, if you could give Carl Dayshift the link in chat for subbing, if you can find it again. I'm not sure if you ever did for mobile, but
I could go for iced coffee right now.
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, a nice donut with it. I'm gonna stop and get some chocolate milk on the way home.
Some chocolate milk.
Some mozzarella sticks.
For some reason, to me, like I love King Queen of Diamonds.
It's the
I just-
best one.
I don't know why. It just
It's
looks
the best
so good.
one. When you peel and you see that first corner of that Queen of Diamonds,
It
and
just
you-
looks
and you
so
slide
good to
out,
me.
And it's her husband right behind her. You are thrilled.
You have to come play on the show to get the cushion. We have the seat in the pot deal.
Well, sorry, Carl. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out for you, brother.
That's if I don't win it first.
Anti-check saying he would coach us. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Hey, I'll take free coaching.
Already
from anybody.
booking the win. I like it. Confidence is a big thing in poker.
Your bud, Mark. The big blind.
What planet are you from there, BBC?
Straddle, fight to go.
BBC is a fellow League of Legends player.
I bet Chris is a good neighbor.
It seems like it would be like
I
he
bet,
would just
like-
help you out.
Like if your lawnmower broke down, he'd be the first one over there with an Allen wrench, just helping out. Like, oh, we got the blades over here, and we cleaned them up.
Yeah. Then you can have poker games to your house and invite him.
Yeah, like in his garage or something. You know, you guys are hanging out. You know, he probably makes his own beer or something cool. His wife probably makes a mean apple pie.
Tony, that's the same link I
Fight to go live straddle.
gave.
Oh, you better believe it, shit-faced.
Oh,
You know, it would be cool if our software recorded all the hands and we could go for do like a hand history analysis.
That would be amazing. What I was thinking of for like
4 players.
a way to do an after show
Check.
would be to have somebody like a moderator or somebody in chat that can actually pay attention to chat the whole time and get questions from everybody and ask them with their username so that you know like this person asked a question.
Word.
Because it's kind of hard to like think of things to ask the players while you're also commentating, that's for sure.
I don't science.
Yeah, day shifts. You might have to just do it from a computer.
What if we were offline? Would that be easier?
No.
Is that possible? It just sucks
it's
no matter
mobile,
what on iPad.
It's the mobile app. It doesn't have that. It's more of a viewing thing rather than the full Twitch.
Righteous.
What you would have to do, here's an idea, day shift. Carl, go to your Safari and type in twitch.tv and don't open the app. Just go to the actual website and then subscribe from there.
I'd heard there's a Twitch update. Do you think that has fixed that?
No, it's not. It's just because it's for viewing, but
Right on. Is mod short for model? Because I love being a mod.
no, it's moderators of our chat. But yeah,
that would be just fine. Bob has actually talked to him, but Bob used to be really good friends with Jason Somerville in the League of Legends realm, and he told Bob to go.
he kind of kicked me off his friends list.
Yeah, he said get out of here.
We were cool though. We played a few games on League of Legends.
30.
That was awesome.
He is in fact chained to the table. Yes. No, he's a great dealer, and we have him here every week to make sure that the game is perfectly run, and he does a great job. What's that even mean?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know if I should take that as a good thing or a bad thing. I don't...
Good comeback, Black Prince.
A knack of doing that.
Oh, Cooch is in. Didn't even know that. Comes in, wins what the first hand he played.
Cooch is in the game.
Yeah. Perfect. We both go away. Just leave. Leave the pot.
No, I think he just took me off because I was like nobody. I think he took me off his friends list because I was nobody. The old Jason Somerville. I think he just he had to make room for his real friends, I guess, and I'm not one.
Yeah. I'm hoping to run into Jason when I'm out in Vegas in about a month or so.
It's been about an hour. So.
It was not because I spoiled something in his stream.
No.
That's for sure.
We all know better than that.
Hey.
I'm not sure if you guys are Facebook friends with Jason, but someone was like getting on him like really bad about getting banned. Jason's like really patient about it, and all of a sudden he's dropped the hammer and just like, dude, you spoiled it. We warned you, and then you did it again, and it's just kind of funny. Jason just took to the streets and said, you know what? I'm just gonna put your face in a mud puddle.
Oh, that's right.
3 players. Check. Check.
No, the right play to put your sunglasses is not on your face, which was like Matt figured out.
I'm surprised it lasted that long with them upside down.
I don't know how people. I don't know how people can hear with sunglasses on.
I know. Isn't that the weirdest phenomenon that happens when you put sunglasses on inside?
Takes
You
away
all
your
of a sudden can't hear.
senses.
I
Just
can't hear anything.
Gonzo. So the way Rick's been running, I assume a file will be on the turn. Nope.
Check.
I feel like everybody in Twitch chat should we should just morph them all into one person and just have them write sitcoms.
40.
They're the best comedic writers I've ever been around.
Your butt.
So everybody watching, don't forget to follow us. We are reaching near the end of the stream tonight, and we would love for you to know when we come back on air, which is every Tuesday.
7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Are you guys digging Bobby in the booth? I enjoy him being on my left.
Tom Dwan.
We have a good no. I forgot already.
Good? Nope.
I'll tell you what though, Jerry's stamina is pretty intense. Like dealing for that long,
Yeah, he's good. No breaks.
not getting to play,
3 more.
it's insane. What's up, Ice Cream? We are in Akron, Ohio. Where are you located?
Alright.
Wait, did you say you enjoy having me on your left?
3 players.
Mhm. Not at the poker table,
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
just in the booth.
Darren,
Which one?
how much? $12.
American.
Alright, come on,
We have an all caps Bobby in the booth. Ayo.
Then there were two. Your first there.
I'll check.
I'll do that call thing.
Alright.
I'll do the call thing. He's gonna do the call thing. He's gonna call with the pair of kings.
Just giving it a go. See what happens.
Let's see if he's gonna do the call thing on the river, or if Darren's gonna do the bet thing.
Darren's just gonna have to do a big bet thing.
He is going to have to do a big bet thing if he recalls how Chris plays.
And I'll show you.
You show me?
And he'll show you. That's
Wow.
pretty strong.
I mean, that's not good, huh?
Oh man. I'd be that would tilt me so hard. I can't.
Has anyone ever had the best hand and said, you know what, don't call, I'll show you?
I don't think ever.
Ever
I
in
mean-
history.
You know what I would have did in that spot? I would have re-raised him and then been like, "I'll show you." You know, I would have did that, but
That would have been
$1,200 pots.
definitely like the best. That'd been like the net high.
yeah, they're offering to show you, and you never even asked to see it. Obviously, something's wrong there.
I remember one time I pulled out that line and you were sitting with me at the table. And we like, finally went and talked about it later on. You're like, dude, what are you doing? Like you're literally telling him you don't have anything. But it worked. I mean, people still fold as case in point right there.
Yeah.
Ice cream. If you ever want to get on the table, just email producer at pokeronair.com,
And then Brent would be.
and we'll see if we can find a way to get you on the table. We're not a casino. We are a house game.
The next day.
Just happens to be a really fancy house game that we air on the internet. So there's no rake, no profit, just hanging out.
And there's B Millions.
There are big millions here.
Whoa. What's happening? What is that? Big hand incoming.
That's Mr. Robot.
We're nearing the end.
That's Toby Two Toes. Brian's gonna make a set. Oh.
Ooh.
I'll check.
Dammi ora gatto, Mr. Roboto.
I think he's done.
Same issue with Chrome.
Man, oh man. We just can't get old
Carl's a sub.
Carlos sub.
You might as well just go to your local library.
You got hey, the fact that Carl can't sub, you guys should sub for him. Make him feel better about things.
Or make him feel worse that everybody else is subbing and he
Ooh,
can't.
yeah, do you want to give Carl maximum pain? You should sub, and he can't, and he'll be really sad.
Yeah, I learned that I lost what he said. Straight flush.
He had to know. I mean, he's not calling unless he. Like, did you not see that there was a straight?
That computer sound was pretty gnarly.
Oh, everybody.
That
was.
was.
I'm not saying. I'm saying.
I did.
You
You
know,
know yourself beforehand.
Right.
I mean, that you were.
I was just hoping the board was not.
Right. That's what you're looking at.
That's what I was looking for.
Tipping the dealer is in fact illegal
I mean, there was 5
because
hearts on the board.
it can be construed as the house taking a rake because we don't know where those tips are going.
Because that happens
And
all
neither
time.
does the people
I've seen
watching.
that every day.
So,
At the casino.
To
We-
avoid any
You guys-
suspicion of us doing any illegal activity, we don't take any money for any rake,
I'm sorry, Dave.
That's all right.
and we just play some good old-fashioned home game
In my
poker.
head, I know what I'm doing before I'm getting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it's like, yeah, call, whatever.
Right. Exactly. I mean, there's a reason why I spent 6 years in high school.
I was actually at the series it was like a week or 2 weeks after the whole Greg Raymer story came out, and I was just watching him walk through the Rio, and people like wouldn't even look him in the eye. They're just like, ew,
High school, 8 years.
we know things about you that we just don't want to know.
Bill Buckner called. He said, just
Oh man, feel bad for that. Yeah.
look forward.
So everybody has a little something, something.
Come up tomorrow.
Do prostitutes charge more
I'm gonna get hit by a deer.
depending on the shape of the John?
Hmm.
If Greg Raymer comes up knocking saying, I want X, Y, and Z, they're like, oh, time to blow up the prices.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to do an interview.
Can you imagine?
He's going in there because they want him in there when they win this.
playing?
The Mets.
That's
25.
So here we are. Mav with bottom pair. Chris with second to bottom pair, and we all know what Chris likes to do.
25.
And it looks like
I mean,
it's
he said
gonna
25,
happen.
so even if it's not, that's what he said. But it is.
I love if it was 24.
I know.
I was calling 20
Or
all day.
26. I
too.
would have
How
loved
about
if it
20?
was
Would you
26.
take 20?
I see you in the chat standing up for me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Darren, do you remember the show?
Thank you,
Oh, yeah.
WR Buyer.
Oh, yeah.
7 years of high school. Freshman, sophomore, junior.
That could be Honey Badger.
That's right. I was at,
Yeah, we should bring a hooker on the show for an AMA.
That sounds like a great.
I used to be hilarious.
I think if we had an AMA and we just had like
friends of ours.
unfiltered, uncensored, ask anything. Oh my gosh,
So our friend,
That could get-
You could get a fat head.
you could get a fat hit in your grill.
Dynamite, right? Jimmy JJ. Well, when he came on the show,
I am not with you, Black Prince.
hey.
Oh,
Jimmy
who-
Walker goes, that's not even.
Who just hit us with the hey, hey, hey?
Back on each other, we got tossed out of that place.
Well, he didn't mention-
Fish and chips. About time you got here.
No, but that guy. He had a
It is
Man,
on this
chat.
show. Anti-checks.
I love the chat, man. I just sometimes you guys distract me from what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Yeah, I think I missed like 10% of it still.
Funny, Darren and
But it's alright. That's actually the beauty of our show. Like, we sequester all the phones, so we don't have to run a delay. So we can be like in the moment with the chat, which no one really else can do. It's pretty amazing. Oh, I thought for
So-
sure 9 was coming.
Chris with his favorite hand, 2-9.
18.
I think that joke was negative EV. Ooh, anti-checks. Trying to sink your battleship there.
Having flashbacks.
Go shoot.
Yeah, good question. Fish and chips. How did it go?
All right,
Are you
look at the time.
massively successful in your trip?
Dark Link, thank you.
Notice something not playing
That's a nice compliment.
Oh,
I'm actually banned from Live the Bike Chat still.
Yeah,
I've been banned for like 3 weeks from
Thanks
Live
for
the
bringing
Bike
up a sore subject.
God, I can't even hang out with you guys after the show. I get to watch, and then I get to see people coming from Poker on Air and chatting, and I can't say, hey guys, what's up? It says, you're perma-banned.
That's terrible.
It is terrible.
11 now.
They need a free B-mail from Live at the Bike Chat.
Hey, it's their loss.
Yeah, they're missing out on some good entertainment, because I am very active in the chat, I'll tell you what.
But we do thank you so much for the compliment, X Dark. We do our best. It's not like we went to broadcasting school or anything. We're just two guys that love poker, love hanging out with you guys, and speaking our mind. So the compliments you give us go a long way.
Ryan, I actually use TeamSpeak all the time when I play League of Legends. Oh, free B-mail hype.
His name is B Million. I guess we are running out of time here of the show.
Yep.
So Darren decides to get his the 9-10 folded and the two other hands are still in. It's kind of funny.
Oh, the disappointment when you lose a hand is just, I love it. I love pain. I love seeing pain.
So if I went all in,
That's how I feel when I'm modding the chat. I cannot, like, I miss every hand because I'm too busy having fun in the chat.
But just to remind you guys, if you haven't already, follow us on Twitter at PokerOnAir. I know we all get the emails when we go live, but on Twitter we remind you guys a few hours in advance. So if you follow us there, you can get a nice little heads up. That way you're here right at 7 o'clock to see our awesome intro and our smiling faces. If you want to follow Bob and I, his handle is at bmillion315, and my handle is at t.1512, tdot1512.
George is.
I welcome all the follows. I will follow you back. We can chat, hang out, discuss hands, whatever you want to do. I'm
So 10.
At your disposal.
And on the side note, if you guys want to play League of Legends with me, my name is B-Million on League of Legends. You can add me. I'll play with you.
He's really good though, guys.
I'm not. I'm really not.
No, he is.
Just a little old silver player.
I watched him one time. He's really good.
Keyboard's in. That's not going anywhere.
Should type it in the chat, I guess. Somebody wants to follow you.
Mine is the same as my Twitch handle, so.
4 players. The winner right
No winner.
here. Check.
I'll check.
A lot of 10s.
All the 10s are out.
Mark's got the foosh draw. Tibber with the 4.
20.
So we went check to Mark, who correctly bet after being checked to. Tibor in decision mode. He already
Can't do
folded.
it, Gooch. Couple of overs.
And the pot is pushed to Cooch.
You got flush draw?
Yeah. A little zip is used there, isn't it?
Nice.
That one's bet 80 on my plate.
Nice. 2 overs. I just didn't want to do it. Not this time. Not right now. 2 overs. Just in case one hits.
There's our handles right there on the
Left
screen,
quad.
or in chat, wherever you want to find us. I love new followers. Makes my day. It's
I
really
like new
fun.
followers too. It might actually entice me to start using Twitter again.
Dude,
'Cause I
you really
don't.
should. Like, you're a pretty funny guy.
I know, but it's.
You're like my own personal Rob Deerdeck.
I love it.
Good mark. Paul.
If I dressed you in like DC clothes, I think you'd be like Tom Deerdeck.
Coming down.
$9. Call. Call.
So here we are. And a good old Ancestry.com pot.
4 player.
It's all about the family.
Is that their catch? Is that their tagline?
I don't know, but it should be because I just made it up.
You'd be great. You'd be great PR for them. I didn't know I had any credibility to begin with. To be honest with you guys.
So here we go. The Cooch just comes in. He's just hitting hands. He's just getting pots. I'd assume I'd see a call from
against
Maverick.
2 sticky players.
Yeah, you know Maverick's never folding. I mean, he's gonna try to get there. He wants to see the 7. And Chris bet. And what happened here?
He wants his. You believe it, and it gets there.
Man,
I think the crack smoker is Shane Schlegler. Louisville Slugger? I don't know, something like that.
Ew. Hopefully Cooch can find a fold, but it's hard at this point. I mean, he has to have, what, 9-10 or 9-5 or, what, 4-5? Not even 4-5.
I think that Chris is like still like, kind of thinking about it.
You know, king high.
I have an
And he bet the 50. This is one of those situations where I think a bigger bet would also be good.
Oh my goodness.
For the simple fact, like, you got to think he's only calling you pretty much with an 8, if anything.
15 to 85. I dig it.
It's not bad.
He's got kind of unlucky that no one bet turn.
I just had a brain fart. That's why I thought he was betting 50 to 135. I don't know why.
Yeah. Sometimes
Like,
you
wait a
gotta do
minute.
Some subtraction.
But yeah, I think overbet or betting big is good. Yes.
I mean,
Card showing.
Cooch is a pretty good player, aka Mark.
What was that?
I don't think he's ever calling an overbet. I think he would sniff it out.
Yeah, but it's like, is he ever calling a bet with like a single pair? Is he ever calling a bet with like 6 or a 7? An overpair?
I mean, he knew I
And
probably had an
if he's calling a bet with overpair, or if he's calling a bet with an 8, you kind of almost want to price it for an 8 because that's, I'd say, like the only hand that's gonna call you.
So okay, so let's talk about that. Like let's take it like out of the put like more in a vacuum, I guess. So if your opponent you think is calling an 8 majority time, if they're not a very good player, yeah, betting as much as possible is definitely best. When you do have a little bit of a smarter thinking player like Mark, I think is.
Get mine, Paul.
I think 50 is pretty good.
I didn't even see what happened to D-call, or he folded.
He folded.
Oh, that shows you that it wouldn't have worked either way. But that's being results. I don't know. I still like a bigger bet.
15.
I'm all about them bets.
No, I think against most players, I think a big bet is great. I think Mav just got unlucky that he ran into a good player.
I can agree with that. When does Mav not get lucky? Ayo.
For sure. I mean, for sure.
Can we drink on the job?
I've done it before. It's Cleveland Brown over here. I'm just gonna do the rest of the show like this. Jack 10-3 in the flop. Mark's got a second pair. Not a whole lot for Chris.
Oh boy.
I really don't expect Chris to call in this situation like this. Even though he's a complete wild man.
You're welcome.
And as you guys can tell, the show is winding down because this is where we're starting to get a little loopy.
I'm just winding up. Loretta!
Oh god. Oh Troy.
After Mark makes a great laydown, he used to win the pot on this one.
I should just blind. I'm gonna blindfold. No, I can't blindfold. I gotta see my card.
Kind of sounds like Cleveland.
Got that right, Cleveland Brown in the booth.
Yeah, try to go live
People
scrap.
need to respect your elders. I see myself.
Creepy old guy. Oh, Herbert, the pervert.
Creepy old guy's got a lisp. And he has like a little bit of a whistle in his when he talks to little boys.
for you in my pocket. Mm.
There he is. There's my neighbor.
Why don't you reach in there and fish it out for me? Mm.
Mum,
Okay.
mummy.
Okay, how did this
Mummy.
turn into a freaking Family Guy?
Cool whip. Cool whip.
Whip.
Heads up.
So we get the raise from the button, which I agree with.
Everything Chris Lim
Would
called.
not think anything less of that.
Kerplop.
Kerplop.
20.
Giggity, 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 goo!
And that's probably what was going on in his head. Whoa. So he's going to float with the ace high. Because he's against Chris, and this is where Chris's image like really helps him get paid on spots like these. I mean,
Now actually Matt picks up one of the best cards in the deck. I'd venture to say it's probably the best.
yeah, I mean, picking up outs is always good. Unfortunately, what do you got left? Ooh,
About 100 and
what?
about 175. something like that.
That's a lie. If our graphics are correct, that's a lie. He's shooting angles. Get this guy out of here. He's shooting angles.
Whoa!
Whoa.
All in.
He just shipped to Sherbert.
I mean,
how did Chris not beat in the pot? I mean, I guess it got there.
well,
but
because now he's confused, and he's like, hold on a minute. I mean, look, it's the monsters under the bed thing. This is perfect example of like when somebody sees like monsters in the bed, like, oh man, look, there's a potential flush out, there's a potential straight out there.
I thought
I
for
don't know.
sure Chris was gonna say dadgummit.
But isn't it weird because
It'll
like
be my last hand if I don't call it.
okay, isn't it weird that he's like actually thinking about maybe folding when he's the way he's played all night and basically called everything and been in every pot.
And now he's actually-
it's
now
like, now he's like,
yeah.
wait a minute. And it's kind of weird to think about because like you have to stay consistent. I mean, if you're playing like that the whole time, just why not play like it now? I mean, I guess.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's gonna do it. So I expect it not. So, but I mean, at least Matt picked up some outs. I mean, he has the nut flush draw. He has straight draw can come. We didn't see the last card, but I'm assuming by the looks of Chris' face, he won.
Do we have an overhead shot real quick?
240.
King of
King
clubs.
of clubs. All right.
Brick City.
Brick City. And if you said he was calling, you were right, chat, because he did.
That's where my donuts go, and just right in the hips. Donuts and cream pies.
There's a lot of iffies on me.
So Chris, who, wow,
253.
I think Chris just got even. I think he was in the game for 7-ish, I want to say. Yeah, he bought it for 5 initially, wound that down to just like a nub, and I think he added on for 200 more.
Nub.
Thanks, BBC. I don't think we'll be here when you get back.
Depending on how fast that is.
Well, that was in fact our last hand.
That was our last hand. That I did not know was our last hand.
Just made it happen. Just let's just get all the chips in the middle, and that's how we're going to end the show there.
It was an interesting last hand to say the least. At least we ended on a sweet note. I mean,
not according to Mav, but
I hope he doesn't hear me say that actually.
No, yeah. Can we strike that from the record? Thank you. Great show. I thought the chat, you guys are phenomenal as always. You guys really brought your A game. Made us laugh to the point where I almost fell out of my chair a couple times. We obviously have a new nickname for my main man over here.
Great.
TD. But great game.
Hopefully you guys liked it. I mean, follow us. Don't forget to follow us. We'll be back here next Tuesday. I'll probably be in the booth again, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, we
switching in and out.
We might be going to a 3-man rotation. I think Sue Dan might be back in here, but I'm guessing that Mike was our biggest. No, Matt or Mike, I think were our 2 biggest winners, something like that. But appreciate everyone for hanging out. Remember, follow us on Twitter @PokerOnAir. Follow us on here on Twitch. Whatever you gotta do. But until next Tuesday, we're gonna say see you later.
See you guys next time.
Deuces.
It was fun.
If you and your friends would like to play at the Poker on Air Penthouse Studio and have your game broadcast to the world, just give us a call. Your friends or league can rent our studio and play on our brand new custom-built RFID poker table, while we capture all the fun and action using 7 high-definition cameras and our live stream studio switcher. Play live while our commentators call all the action and bring your game to life. So if it's your league's final game of the season, or you and some friends just want to have fun, the Poker on Air studio is available to you. We can even take our show on the road and broadcast live from your event or casino. The graphics and sponsors on this custom traveling table can be changed to meet the needs of your event. Even better, if you would like a custom RFID table built for you or your venue, or would like to become a Poker on Air Broadcast City franchise, we can help you with that request as well. For more information, just give us a call at the number on your screen or email us at producer@pokeronair.com. Poker on Air, let's deal you in.